Welcome back, guys. We're going to be going to Scorn of the Tiamat for another clear. If you need a budget run, I've already got one of those on my channel. So this team is going to be using a little bit better gear. We're going to be using Warrior of Light for provoking with evasion. He's going to be doing things like defense buffs, resistances, etc. We're going to do Lotus Mage Fina as our healer. She can do resistances, buffing, the usual stuff. We're going to do Paladin Cecil for covering. He can also do mitigation and, all the Paladin things. We're going to do Kryla as our breaker. She can also do spirit buffs and, imperils, that kind of goodness. And I gave her the pod just in case she has a free turn, maybe. We're going to use Magitech Warrior Terra. I geared mine for a Dragon Killer with decent hit points and defense and, overall survival. So she should be doing good with some fire and dark resist. And we're grabbing DMoney's Terra, who is geared really well with one exception. She has really bad defense. That's probably going to be a problem. So this is going to be a risky clear. If Terra gets targeted by the single target claw, yeah, that might be a game over. But we're going to hope for the best. Once the game loads. Yeah, finding friends for this trial is a major headache. I would have had more clears out earlier today, but good luck finding a properly geared friend. And as you can see, the one we're taking has 300 defense, which is not good for this fight. But at this point, I'm just gonna take whatever I can find. All right, so we're gonna Calamity Brew and Dark Covenant, while Fina will do Shining Shear and Divine Veil. First turn, Warrior of Light is going to limit along with Cecil. Now, we're not covering turn 1 because we have 100% fire resist from the whole team, so we don't really need cover yet. Turn 1 is a fire nuke. So let's go ahead and complete Magical, and we're gonna do Holy Chaining because the boss absorbs fire and he goes immune to wind pretty often, but Holy is always fine. Alright, so there's going to be 2 single target attacks that we can't provoke on this turn. If they hit DMoney, it's probably a reset. Hit mine twice, which is a little unfortunate, but the good thing is the damage over time bleed does not stack. So even though it hit mine twice, it's totally fine. I mean, it's painful, don't get me wrong. It hurt. But we're okay. Alright, so Fina is going to... We're going to Prime Heal twice, I think. Actually, I mean, it's basically the same thing to just use Curasia and Isunaga to get rid of that damage over time. Alright. Let's see. Warrior of Light. I'm trying to think the best way to do this. Well, we have to do resistance and cover with Cecil. Kryla, we're going to do a better break. And we'll do a Soul Surge for the Spirit buff. I think we're going to go ahead and obstructing defense on the friend so he doesn't die. That's probably the safest move, isn't it? We're going to do it. Like, this friend has low defense. With obstructing defense, he'll probably survive. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that every single turn in the fight. So, that's only like a temporary solution. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, actually, with obstructing defense, he didn't take very much at all. Maybe this is okay. Maybe we're going to be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and have Kryla do Pod. Warrior of Light. Let's do your Barrier again. We'll Chaos twice and Riot with the Terras. It's possible we actually didn't even need to Riot, but no, we're going to. Okay, Paladin Cecil. We'll just refresh your mitigation while we have a free turn. And Fina, I guess we'll just heal and re-raise on the friend. I mean, if the friend dies, I'm probably just gonna reset the fight. And I'm giving him a hard time, but so far he's been fine. I mean, maybe it's not a problem. Alright, looks like that time both of the Venom Fangs went to Warrior of Light, which is, we're getting really lucky, I gotta admit. Alright. Let's do our limit here. Alright, Kryla, we're going to Dark Covenant, and Eventide Brew, whatever. Cecil can, no, I need a dual cast. Lights Wall and Refresh Cover. Warrior of Light, we will, let's Imperil and Dark Resist. We got the poisons. Let's go ahead and cure that with Shining Cheer and Prime Heal. Alright, so the Terrors are now at full power. They've done that one first. It takes for a few turns to get going, but we're good now. Alright, and next turn is going to be the Devour. Alright, let's see here. So we're gonna Saint Riot for a better Imperil, and then do our big Chaos damage. Chaos Light damage. Saint Riot, Chaos Light. Kryla will Jinx, and Debilitating, or Dark Covenant. Warrior of Light will do his Barrier. Cecil will do... There's actually no point in doing that. We'll just Lights Wall and cover again. Fina, what are we gonna do with you? I guess Fina will... We don't really need Divine Veil. We'll Divine Veil and Shining Cheer. We don't really need it, but we're gonna do it anyway. Alright. So here's our damage. And we're gonna push the threshold here, very obviously. Terras have finally reached their max power. Alright, Venom Fang, please don't hit DMoney. Hit Cecil twice, that's not a problem. DMoney has been doing really well. I kind of complained about his defense, but it's not been a problem so far. Alright, Kryla, let's Jinx and Soul Surge. Warrior of Light. What are we going to do with you? I think we need physical mitigation, so we'll do Light Sealing. Terra will Chaos Light 4 times. Chaos Light 4 times. Let's go ahead and do this first. Okay. Could be worse. Could be better. Alright, let's light. Actually, I think we need to cover this turn. And let's have Fina do a Shining Cheer and a Prime Heal. The Prime Heal cures that poison, so it makes the damage over time a little bit less dangerous. And then the Threshold at the end of the turn. Shouldn't kill anyone. It'll deal a little bit of damage to my guy. Yeah, but he's totally fine. Or she's totally fine. Alright, the boss is imperiled, yes. Alright, so we're going to Saint Riot, Chaos Chaos, and Riot Blade to prepare for another Limit Burst next turn. We're going to Saint Riot, Chaos Chaos, and then Riot Blade. Kryla will give us P-Shield. Go ahead and do our damage. We might even push the threshold. We did, actually. Alright, Cecil will, we got dispelled because of the threshold, so we're going to recover again. Ward of Light will buff. Terra is going to, or Fina is going to Curaja any Suniga. No, we're doing fine here. We're doing fine. Engulfed in wind, but I don't really care about the Mirage. We're using a mage, so it's like totally fine. Alright, Terra, we're going to Lotus Riot. Let's get that in. Powers are up. We need to Dark, and Soul Surge is not ready, so whatever, we'll just, doesn't really matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter. We'll do whatever. Warrior of Light, I think... Didn't the boss do Poison Bane recently? So we're gonna do Saint's Ward. Cecil will cover and Paladin's Protection. And are we hurt? Not really. So Fina will Divine Veil and Primeal. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, here's the Inferno Blast, which also cures all our debuffs. All our buffs, that is. But Terra's magic buff can't be dispelled, Warrior of Light's buff can't be dispelled, Kryla's buff can't be dispelled, so we're doing good. Yeah, let's Jinx and just Dark Covenant to put it back up again. We're getting Dark attacked this turn, and we're doing really good, so I'm going to use Warrior of Light's Invincible Shield. Just to really give us a big buff. Because I don't want anything to go wrong here. Alright, so we're going to quadruple. Chaos Light. We did lose all our buffs, so Cecil will rebuff and cover. We got Dark Resist from Warrior of Light, so now we just need to cure our damage over time and do a heal over time buff for the team. Okay, let's do our damage. It's respectable. Turn 9, the boss is at 44. Could be better, could be worse. Oh, DMoney finally got a Venom Fang. But he's okay so far. He's okay. Alright, how's the Imperil looking? One turn. Alright. Kryla. Let's do Debilitating and Soul Surge. Warrior of Light, let's do a Barrier. Cecil, let's do a Mitigation. Fina will just heal in Nasuniga. Cure that poison. Yeah, the poison is kind of worth curing if you're having survival problems. Terra. 2 turns? Okay. Yeah, so we're going to reload Terra here. And deal our damage. This should push that threshold for us. Okay, perfect. And this is the last turn of the wind buff, so that irritation will finally go away soon. We'll start doing more damage. Alright, the wind has died. And he's buffing up again for another big AoE. Alright, Terra is going to Saint Riot to refresh the Imperil, double Chaos Light, and we're going to Riot Blade to power up our limit for later. Saint Riot, Chaos, Chaos, and Riot Blade. Let's do a P-Shield with Kryla, because DMoney took a damage every time, and we want that really good mitigation up. Alright. Do a Crystal Braver with him. Cecil will Lights Wall and do a small heal for the team. Why did the Terras not get any mana back? Oh, did they drain the boss dry? He must be out of mana. So we're going to have to do a Manatopia. And I guess a Prime Heal. No, let's do an Eternal Light. That nice big fat heal. And the Manatopia will top us back off. Alright, there's the Horrific Roar on Warrior of Light. But he has lots of fire resist, so this threshold won't kill him. It'll deal a tiny amount of damage, but it won't kill him. Alright, Poison down. That means the Dark attack is coming next turn. There's the Echo that removed all our buffs. But don't forget, Warrior of Lights cannot be dispelled, neither can Krylas. So those buffs are still there. But all the resistances are gone. So we'll Lights Wall and cover. It removes your cover buff as well. We're going to limit with our Terras. Alright, we need Dark Resist. So we'll do that with Warrior of Light. Kryla will do Dark Covenant. And there's not much else for her to do this turn. Like, she'll just Hexa, who cares? And Fina, we need to Prime Heal. And let's Shining Cheer. Alright, and there we go. We're back at full mana from Manatopia. And then the Miasma Breath will be at the end of the turn. There's Miasma Breath. Now we're good. We're good. Alright, let's do a Jinx. And Soul Surge is not to the next turn. What is this Wicked Eye? I never use her damage every time. That must be like an unlocked or something. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, I kind of want to use Warrior of Light's Limit Burst here. So we're going to chain first and try to get it. If we don't get it, we'll fill it up with Fina. Did we get cover dispelled last turn? No, we're good. So we're going to use Paladin Cecil to limit as well. Alright, let's do our damage. Push that last threshold. Perfect. We did get Warrior of Light Limit Burst, so we're going to use that for the barrier and the buff. We're currently poisoned, so we're going to cure that poison with Prime Heal. And let's keep that Shining Cheer going. We shouldn't need any more mana regen before the fight's over. So we don't have to worry about Manatopia. Alright. That last threshold's coming in soon. He hit Fina with the Venom Fang, and he hit one on DMoney as well. I gotta apologize to DMoney. His defense has not been a problem this fight. So, well done. Alright, I don't think we're gonna win here. I really don't. But it's a tiny possibility. I don't think we're doing 14% a turn, are we? I don't think so. We gotta summon an Esper at some point, so the Esper is now done. Fina will Prime Heal. Just Prime Heal twice. I guess we'll get the Limit Burst ready in case. So we'll do our chain. And we'll summon the Gingerbread. Didn't quite get it. That's fine. That's fine. It's totally fine. Let's Obstructing Defense on the friend, just to make sure he doesn't die. And we're good. We'll get it next turn. 15 turns. Could be worse, could be better. quicker than the Asthma Breath and the Inferno Blast, but, ooh, my Terra. I'm sitting here making fun of the friend, and my Terra is the one that gets hit. Alright, the boss did put up the Wind buff, so we'll just use Hindering Chant to get rid of that. Get rid of the Mirage, so this Limit Burst will count. And we'll use Fina's Limit Burst here to finish it off. And Fina's Limit Burst tagged it at some point during that. All missions 15 turns with Magitech Warrior Terra. She still got it. Kind of. Could have been quicker, and we did still have 10 turns to win. We had no deaths that entire fight. The defense turned out to not be a problem as long as we stack up all the mitigation. We had physical mitigation from Warrior of Light and from Kryla's Pod, so it worked out pretty well. And the missions, we did it. We summoned an Esper, we finished with Limit Burst, and we did it in 25 turns. Alright, I'll see you guys later.